Well, good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're all logging on quickly in the next few minutes. Today marks the beginning of our end-of-year ceremonies. Grad Chapel is our next event, and it's on Friday at 1 o'clock. And then our following event is graduation, and it is on the 18th, and it's at 10 a.m. in the morning. Today, we are going to honor students who have been successful in their academic pursuits and in their service to our school community and their wider church and surrounding communities as well. As someone who loves athletics and all it offers, I am devastated that we weren't able to have sports this year, and I know that you are too. For some of us, sports and playing on teams and competing is what makes high school amazing. Chorus, the play, speech arts. These are the very lifeblood of Great Lakes and a high school experience. And I know that you and us have missed all of these events. Thank you to those who have participated in our trek across Canada. I didn't check yet this morning, but I'm pretty sure that we've made it. Congratulations. Each of you have done everything you can to complete this year well. We are so proud of all of you. And whether your name is mentioned today or not, you are valued, you are loved, you are missed, and we cannot wait to see you again. Today's awards are going to begin with the Citizenship Awards. Our vision for our school is for our staff and students to seek, serve, and become like Christ. Students receive points for all non-athletic groups and activities that they're a part of. These are our Seek and Serve points. Become points are given to all students by staff. A combination of these points determine the Citizenship Awards, and we have 4 levels of Citizenship Awards. We have the first level, Citizenship Medallion, second level, Gold Bar, third level, Gold Bar, and fourth level, Gold Bar. The recipients of the Citizenship Medallion first level this year are Iomide, Eden, Sam, Lewis, Max, David, Abby, Josh D, Kathleen, Katrin, Felice, SJ, Sadie, Azzy, Tony Loba, Ben M, Addison, Larissa, Ariana, Jenna, and Kendra. The second level Gold Bar goes to Jared, Kathleen, Will G, Bassett, Batin, Larissa, Yannicka, Zoe, Daniel W, and Liam. And this year's third level Gold Bar is given to Johnny, Wendy, Ellie, Lenice, and Natalie. Our first special award this year is the Heart of Gold Award. It is also known as the Gladys Hipwell Memorial. This is given to a student who is cooperative, considerate, committed, who is a worker throughout the school day. This student's name is engraved on a plaque and will receive a cash award and a commend card. The runner-up for the Heart of Gold Award this year is Johnny. The recipient of the Heart of Gold Award this year is Yannicka. Congratulations. The Lieutenant Governor of Ontario Community Volunteer Award is given to a graduating student in recognition of exemplary involvement in the community. This student has the highest number of volunteer service hours. This student will receive a pin and a commend card, and the recipient this year is Caleb. The Joey Merling Community Service Day Award is presented in honor of Joey Merling, a student who was here at Great Lakes quite a few years ago and who passed away. Joey was a student who loved Community Service Day, and he also loved history, and we'll hear more about that later. And this award is given to the student who raises the most money for Community Service Day. Their name is inscribed on a plaque. They receive a commend card and a cash award. This year, our goal was to raise $10,000 to refresh the outdoor basketball area, as well as the new seating area for the students outside the library, and that will all be completed this summer. Our goal was reached, and the students went far above it, actually, which is wonderful. I want to give a special thank you as well to Lenice. Lenice headed up CSD this year as part of her co-op experience second semester. She worked really hard to quarterback CSD and attended a lot of meetings, created slideshows, encouraged students, and thanked donors. Great work, Lenice. This year, the student who is in third place for the amount of money raised for Community Service Day is Eden. She raised $1,570. Second place is to Sadie, who raised $2,390. First place is to Erica, who raised $4,605. Together, these three students reached and raised 80% of our goal. Congratulations to Erica for winning the Joey Merling Community Service Day Award. Our next award is the Linda Zilla Sunshine Award. This award is presented to a returning student who demonstrates a consistent, positive, and optimistic attitude. This person is a source of encouragement to others. They are interested in improving the school and the local community to which they are a member, and they make a valuable contribution. This student will receive a $300 tuition amount as well as a commend card. The runner-up for the Linda Zilla Sunshine Award is Kathleen, and the recipient is Ariana. Congratulations. Okay. Okay.
Awesome. Let's give us 1 second.
Okay.
So we can restart with this is where we were.
Okay, great. Thanks very much, Mr. DeGelder. Very thankful for the gentlemen who are running our program today. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of glitch. We had a dropped connection, but I think we're back. So the Rick McBay Award. As I mentioned, Rick McBay was a staff member at the school for 24 years. He was also a chorus director and a good friend. So the recipient of this scholarship is for a returning student who is a humble student leader who desires to make the very best of his or her Great Lakes experience as demonstrated by a maturing faith, growth in leadership, involvement in extracurricular and voluntary activities, has an expression of musical interest, and encourages those who might not without encouragement shine. At its core, this scholarship recognizes a person who gives freely of him or herself, especially in helping others recognize who they are, God's masterpiece. This student will receive $300 tuition and a commend card. The runner-up this year is Georgia, and the recipient is Jared. Congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I want to wish all of our students and their families all the best. This has been a very challenging year. I have an opportunity right now to present some Bible Scholarship Awards, but our Bible program looked a lot different than it has in the past. In the fall, we took an opportunity as an entire school to work through the Gospel of Mark in small little groups of 7 or 8 students. And then, of course, in the second semester, we were disrupted several times. So our Bible program has jumped around a little bit. I want to say a special thank you to every faculty and staff member who took the challenge and the opportunity to work with our students in a very different looking year. The other thing that looked differently is this year, because of all the disruptions and the new things we were trying as we tried to do school in a different way, means that we did not provide grades for Bible. So to help you understand a little bit this year how we determined the Bible Scholarship Awards, we approached every individual who taught or facilitated a group in our Bible program, and we asked them to nominate and to recommend those students who were highly engaged, who submitted everything that was asked of them, and who was a good servant leader. And so from that, we were able to determine at each grade those students who excelled in our Bible program. So first, to the top Bible student in each grade is an award that is given in memory of C.G. McPhee by Ruth and Jim Wilson of St. Catharines. Mr. McPhee was the very first president of Great Lakes, and that's one of the reasons this one honors him. Each of these recipients will receive a book and a commend card. So in grade 9, our top students in Bible, it is Atai, Ariana, and Michael. In grade 10, Larissa. In grade 11, Ellie. And in grade 12, Tony Loba and Jenna. Our second Bible Scholarship Award is the Charlie Cook Memorial Bible Award, and this is given to the female who has the best overall, and it says average because in the past we've used grades, but performance and engagement in senior Bible courses. That's grade 11 and grade 12. And the recipient of this award will receive $150 in cash. The runner-up, Jenna, and the recipient, Cameron. This second special or focused Bible Scholarship Award is the Milfred Boyle Memorial Award. This is given to grade 11, considering all grade 11 and grade 12 Bible courses, is the male who has the best overall average and or performance in senior Bible courses. This recipient receives $150 cash and a commend card. The runner-up, Mayo, and the recipient, Liam. We moved from Bible into an area that used to be quite expansive in terms of recognizing arts achievements in our school, but with no school play, no speech arts, and also later on a huge gap because sadly we were unable to have an athletic program. We're missing people that are involved in these extracurriculars to present, and we also know that is a sadness that we were not able to provide that for our students this year. So no athletic awards are being presented. We had no athletics this year, but one arts award is being presented because it applies to students that are not specifically involved in a extracurricular activity. That is the Jennifer Stanley DeVoe Arts Award. And this award is presented in memory and honor of Jennifer, who graduated from Great Lakes in 1990 and sadly passed away in May 2018. But she leaves a legacy of creativity, of love, and of service. So this award is presented to a student who expresses an enthusiastic appreciation of the arts, who is creative, who actively participates in artistic opportunities at the school, and who encourages others to express themselves by either getting involved in the arts or feeling safe and successful when they participate in them. This person may not always be the best artist. This isn't the best painter, best drawer, best whatever art it is that they engage in, but it is the person who is committed to the artistic process, expressing an enthusiasm that is contagious and welcomes others. This is a $500 cash award. This person receives a commend card and their name will be inscribed on a plaque. The runner-up for the Jennifer Stanley DeVoe Arts Award this year is Abigail. And the recipient of the Jennifer Stanley DeVoe Arts Award this year is Kathleen.
The next awards that will be presented are the Academic Scholarship Awards. These are presented to students with the highest overall average in their first and second semester courses. The grade 9 President's Proficiency Scholarship, third place, $300 tuition, a commend card is for Ariana. Second place, $400 tuition and commend card is Georgia. First place, $500 tuition and commend card, Eva. The WAVES Honor Certificate is presented to the grade 9 students with an average of over 80%. This year, that includes Eva, Addison, Torin, Ariana, Georgia, and Sophia T. The grade 10 Principal's Proficiency Scholarship is presented to students with the highest overall average in first and second semester. In third place, $300 tuition and a commend card, Larissa. Second place, $400 tuition, commend card. We have a tie between Jared and Sam. First place, $500 tuition and a commend card, Erica. The WAVES Honor Certificate presented to grade 10 students with an average of over 80% this year is awarded to Jared, Sam, Felice, SJ, Sadie, Emily, Chisholm, Larissa, Lucas, Erica, and Kendra. The Senior Student Waives Proficiency Scholarship for a grade 11 or grade 12 returning student with the highest overall average in their first and second semester courses, fourth place, $300 tuition and commend card, is for Abby. Third place, $400 tuition and commend card, is awarded to Gianna. Second place, $550 tuition and commend card, is for Osasa. First place, $750 tuition and commend card, Ellie. The WAVES Honor Certificate is presented to grade 11 students with an average of over 80%. The students receiving this year are Eden, Tiffany, Jacqueline, Abby, Gianna, Thomas, Ellie, Ozaza, Tito, Simi, Irene, and Nancy. The WAVES Honor Certificate presented to grade 12 students with an average of over 80% are Iomide, Akin, Ore, Paula, Cameron, Lewis, Joshua D., Success, Akepo, Paul, Daniel E., Crystal, Dante, Evelyn, Izzy, Tony Loba, Johnny, Wendy, Bassett, Batin, Nettie, Mayo, Lenice, Zoe, Jenna, Natalie, Daniel W., Liam, Ben W., and Jerry. Congratulations to all our academic award winners.
Earlier, we had told you that there was a Joey Merling Award for fundraising for Community Service Day, something that he always excelled at. But the family and friends also established another scholarship in Joey's memory. His last year as a student at GLCHS was in grade 10 in 2006 and 2007, and his favorite course that year was history. Joey left to be with his Lord in 2008. This scholarship is therefore awarded to the top student in grade 10 history, and it is given in appreciation to Great Lakes Christian High School, which Joey loved, to honor Jesus Christ, whom he served, and to remember Joey. This is a $200 cash award and name on a commend card. The runners-up, it was a tie, Jared and Sam, and the recipient this year of the Joey Merling History Scholarship is Ellie. The Euclid Mathematics Contest is a contest that is hosted by the University of Waterloo. It attracts up to 19,000 participants from all over the world every year for senior math students. This year, there were 17,466 participants, and every participant who scores in the top 25% of the Euclid Mathematics Contest is honored with a certificate of distinction. Receiving a certificate of distinction this year is Jerry. Now, in addition to the certificate of distinction, the top performing student in each school that sends students to the Euclid also receives a medallion. So the medallion and certificate of distinction this year goes to Wendy. And also from Mr. Azaparty, who is in our mathematics department, he sent this note to me. He said, "This is a pretty amazing result for both Jerry and Wendy. But what he did say is that since Great Lakes has participated in 2003, only 6 GL students have ever scored 70 or above. Wendy has joined them, scoring 72. And she wasn't far off. Our highest ever score is 76 out of 100 at our school. So very close, but definitely something that distinguishes both Wendy and Jerry this year. The Peter Frederick Maschenter Achievement Award is to a student who is entering grade 12. This student has demonstrated qualities of leadership and a drive to continuously get the job done. This student balances all areas of life and exhibits high academic achievement. The recipient will have a name inscribed on a plaque, a commend card, and $200 tuition scholarship. The runner-up this year for the Peter Frederick Mashinder Achievement Award is Gianna, and the recipient this year is Ellie.
The following awards are very significant to our graduating students. The Dean's Medal for Salutatorian honor is given to the student with the second highest overall average in all grade 12 courses. This year, we congratulate our salutatorian, Paul. The Dean's Medal as valedictorian, a medallion and name inscribed on the Cox Trophy, is awarded to the graduating student with the highest average in grade 12 courses. This student will present the valedictory address next Friday at graduation. Congratulations to Wendy.
As Mrs. Kennedy alluded to at the beginning of our awards ceremony, we have a couple of other events that are upcoming, including our graduation on June the 18th. And after this, you'll see links on our website and also our social media if you want to participate in those. But not only do we have students that will be leaving Great Lakes and continuing on a different journey, but this year we also have some staff members who are going to be leaving us. But let me say this first. This has been a challenging year. A challenging year, certainly, for all of our students and their families. So first of all, thank you for persevering with us during all of these disruptions, these challenges, and the anxieties that come with them. We understand that many of us have struggled to stay engaged and to do our best while we've been disconnected and separated from each other. But I also just want to take a moment to thank our staff. This has been an extraordinarily difficult year for our teachers, for our support staff, for our residences, and I don't know that we often recognize the negative impact that all of this has had on them, and yet they have not only risen to the occasion, but they have overcome. I'm very grateful for the family that I have the opportunity to serve alongside with, even if alongside means in the spare bedroom at my house in front of a computer screen. God bless all of you, and thank you. So just like the graduates, every year we typically have some staff that are going to graduate and move on. And this year we have 4 staff members who will not be returning in September. Those are Mr. and Mrs. McGuire, Mrs. Mon, and Mrs. McGrath. Now I just want to say one caveat. Although Mr. McGuire, Mrs. Mon, and Mrs. McGrath are leaving their roles at Great Lakes, Mrs. McGuire is going on maternity leave July 1st as the McGuires are expecting their first child. So she's not going to be here in September, but we'll see if she's back again in a year from now and she continues to be part of our staff family. Some students have recorded some videos to honor each of our departing staff this year, and a couple of those staff have responded. Enjoy the video.
Mr. McGuire, as we say goodbye, you must know that you are one rocking teacher. The next set of kids who get you are going to be very lucky. Walking into your classroom just felt safe. It was many of our favorite parts of the day. I know I really looked forward to it. You really let us have a voice. You let us be heard in your class as we discussed really random and awesome topics, whether it being monkeys in the wild, crazy prison experiments, or people who might just have a little bit too many life partners. You always ensured your class to be a safe environment for students to feel open to participate, and it really meant a lot. From our Shark Tank presentations to us being mini entrepreneurs, you stuck with us through it all. Now this is not goodbye, but just to see you soon, and we are so excited for your new life journey.
Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a minute and let you guys know how great it's been to be your teacher over these past 2 years. And whether you're a student who I've taught or coached or even just interacted with in the halls, I just want to let you guys know that you've been a huge bright spot in what's been a tough year for everyone. And to those who are graduating, I just want to say congratulations and best of luck, whatever your plans are for next year. And for those of you students who are still around here next year, I'll still be living on campus. So if you see me walking around, be sure to say hi. And I hope you all know that I'll be praying for you as you go forward in your futures, and best of luck, whatever it is you're doing next year. Bye, guys.
Mrs. McGuire, thank you for your hard work as a staff member at GL. The first time I met you was in the dorm, since you were our dorm supervisor. You showed love and cared for each of the girls in the dorm and made the living away from home experience so much better. I wish you all the best for your maternity leave and that your new family will be healthy and safe. We look forward to seeing you again in the future.
This year, we're saying goodbye to Miss Mon, but I have to say, Miss Mon, you have been such a blessing to everyone at Great Lakes. I was in Miss Mon's food and culture class, and I know that every morning you brought joy, positivity, and sunshine to every class, and it was amazing. And I know that me and all the other kids in my class, and your grade 9 geography class, and your other food and culture class have really appreciated having you this year. We've appreciated having you at Great Lakes before, and we hope that we can see you again. You've been such a blessing to the school, and you're such a positive light to everyone you meet. Thank you for sharing the amazing things that you post on Edsby that have shed light on this important issue with the First Nations people in Canada. We're going to miss you, and we wish you many blessings for the road.
Hi, Great Lakes. I think I hold the record for the number of farewells I have received from the school. This is my third one. I have thoroughly enjoyed teaching here again. It has been a challenge with all of our restrictions, but I thank my students for making this semester an enjoyable semester and for actual learning to happen. So I will see you later. Bye.
I would like to say a special thank you to Heather, Mrs. McGrath. It is my pleasure to have Heather as my dorm supervisor for the last 2 years. You are caring, kind, and amazing. You have played a big part in our after-school lives, and I want to thank you for all the contributions you did for the Perry Hall girls. I remembered you doing a lot to build up the dorm community. For example, the Christmas exchanging gift party last year, birthday cards, and little nice decorations like posters, bulletin boards, pictures, etc. I remembered you taking me out for driving practice in your own free time, which helped a lot on passing my D2 test. I remembered you patiently checking my grammar for almost all the essays I wrote and telling me how to phrase my sentences in a better way. Really, thank you for guiding us and supporting us on dorm life in general. I will miss all the laughter, happiness, and joy living in Perry Hall. We wish you all the best in your future journey.
Welcome back. Blessings to our departing staff, and thank you to the students who honored them today. At the awards ceremony each year, it is traditional for this year's student council to officially hand over the leadership of the school for the next year. Of course, none of them could be here today. However, each of the members of both student councils have prepared 2 sets of videos. The first video highlights the scripture themes of 2021 and next academic year, 2021-2022. So the new student council executive kind of sets the spiritual context under which we will thematically work through the next year. The second video is welcoming the new student council members and thanking the outgoing student council members. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm Wendy, your VP of Communication for year 2020 to 2021. It is my honor here to briefly sum up and celebrate the successes which our student council has achieved this year. First, let me give out the scripture of the year from Psalm 27, 1-3. The Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? The Lord is my fortress, protecting me from danger, so why should I tremble? When evil people come to devour me, when my enemies and foes attack me, they will stumble and fall. Though a mighty army surrounds me, my heart will not be afraid. Even if I am attacked, I will remain confident. This year has been unexpected, unprecedented, unrelenting, unusual, but not in the least underwhelming. There have been memorable moments throughout the school year. For example, the Olympics, Spirit Weeks, bingo games, Zoom workshops, etc. We're proud to see so many positive feedbacks, and we're glad that our GL community has been further built up within the best we could under COVID restrictions. In a year that has been fraught with unpredictability, we have risen to its challenges. We have adapted to change. This year has given me so many opportunities to innovate, to create, to dream, to aspire. Although we are now physically and socially distanced, the close connections between each other and within our GL community have never been separated. For me, although it might not be the most ideal graduating year, it is definitely a unique and growing year that I will always remember. I am fully obliged all that was possible and grateful for what we had. And I am very optimistic for everything that will come up next year.
Hey guys, I'm going to be reading the verse that we chose for next year, and the verse is Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. So, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take.
Good morning, GL. The student council and I have decided to go with a Bible story as well as a Bible verse for this year because we thought that we could relate to the story a lot in our Bible classes and help study that in Bible classes as well as in chapels. So we decided to go with the Bible story Jonah and the Whale because we thought we could relate that a lot to COVID and how Jonah didn't really know when he was going to get out of the whale, and he didn't know if he was going to die in the whale, and he was stuck in the unknown, and that is exactly what we're stuck in right now. We don't know when we're going to get out of this lockdown. We don't know how fast we're going to get out of this lockdown, and this lockdown and COVID is kind of like our whale, and we need to trust God, and we need to trust in God's timing. And that's how we're going to get out of our whale, because God's the only way to get out of our whale. And so that's the Bible story for this year. And that's what we're going to be studying in our Bible classes and in our chapels.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and say congratulations to the 3 girls that are going to be Great Lakes new student council executives. I know that all 3 of you girls are going to do amazing in your new roles next year and do great with leading the students. Congratulations to Sadie, who will be your new Vice President of Finance. I know that she will bring great ideas to each meeting and brighten up the school. She is very reliable and very creative, and she is someone you guys can depend on and share your ideas with. Hope you the best next year, Sadie. Congratulations.
I would like to introduce your next VP of Communication for year 2021 to 2022, Erica Tallman from grade 10. Erica is easygoing and optimistic. Her smile always warms everyone, and she's the one you can always go to when you need someone to talk to. Having joined the student council for 2 years, Erica is very experienced in leading and serving her student body. We all see her creativity, responsibility, and competence during these 2 years. Erica has a good communication skill and always cooperates with others, and together complete the tasks perfectly. Erica is also very attentive and always notices points from different perspectives to make the events better and more thorough. It has been a pleasure and a wonderful experience working with Erica, and I truly believe that with all the skills and abilities she has, Erica will do a really great job as the VP of Communication for next year. Lastly, congratulations, Erica, and we really appreciate your courage for willing to stand up and to lead and serve others. Wish you all the best next year.
We finally did it, guys. We have made it to the award ceremony, and I get to say a few kind words about our new president. Gianna, you are such a bright and amazing girl. Your smile truly lights up any room that you walk into. I'm so honored that we were able to build a friendship before I left for the school year. Either it being in the girls' dorm or the hallways, you have always been so welcoming. I am so happy for you to have this wonderful opportunity and everything that's going to come with it. I can assure the rest of the school that you guys are being held in great hands. Gianna, you are so hardworking, determined, you are strong, and you display all the amazing qualities that a leader has. You are kind and compassionate, and your laughter is truly contagious. A verse I want to leave with you is Joshua 1, verse 9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. The best advice that I can give to you is learn to laugh at yourself. Learn that we weren't meant to be perfect, so we don't need to achieve perfect. No, you will mess up, and that's good news, because a path with no mistakes is a path with no success. You'll do great things at the school, and I can't wait to hear all about it, President.
All three of you, Yalda, Wendy, and Natalie, were amazing leaders for this year's Student Council Executive. You each brought your own unique qualities for your roles and made this uncertain year more eventful for everyone. Some of the great things these girls organized this year were hosting the GL Olympics, Spirit Week, student-led workshops, and so much more. Yalda has been such an awesome president this school year. You showed great perseverance, leadership, and empathy through the toughest situations. Wendy has been a wonderful vice president of communications. She easily communicated ideas to the school brought up by student council, and she is such an approachable and easygoing person. Natalie, the vice president of finance, did an excellent job at her role by taking care of the school's funds and being such a trustworthy person. I wish you girls all the best for what's to come in the future, and I'll leave you with this Bible verse from Proverbs 16, verse 3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans.
Thank you very much to both our student councils. We are blessed by all of you. Normally at this time of year, we would have a commencement, and that would honor all of our student body. We would be out on the front lawn, you would all be dressed up, we would announce your names, and we would really enjoy seeing all of you out there. It also tends to be our very hottest day of the entire summer, and kids are dripping in sweat. I would love for that to happen this year. Unfortunately, it won't. But today I do want to highlight the Court of Honor, which in our commencement practice is sort of a central part of what happens. Obviously, we are not honoring a male or female athlete this year. And while we mourn that, we are very thankful to our students who have been competitive athletes and participating over their 4 years here at Great Lakes. Today, we will honor the top honors students and our top citizens. The male and female honors students are our students who have the highest average across all the courses taken at Great Lakes in 2020-2021. These students' names will be inscribed on a plaque and they will receive a commend card. The runners-up for the male and female honors students this year are Erica and Paul. The recipients who are part of our Court of Honor this year for 2020-2021 are Wendy and is shared by 2 recipients, Jared and Sam. Congratulations to our runners-up and our recipients for the male and female honors students. The presentation of the citizenship medallions is for the Joan Tallman Jones Memorial Award for Citizenship. These students will receive $500 cash and their names inscribed on plaques. They will receive a medallion and a commend card. The runners-up will receive $200 cash and a commend card. A special thank you to all of the Tallman families for remembering their daughter, sister, and aunt, Joan. The nominations for citizenship came from the students and were voted on by students and staff. Our runner-up for the male and female citizens of the year this year are Tony Loba and Jerry. The recipients of the male and female Citizens of the Year, as voted by their students and staff, are Cameron and Mayo. Congratulations to all of our students. A reminder that you are going to period 3 and period 4 today. Just don't want you to forget that. And I'll welcome Mr. Rose, who will close off our celebrations today. Congratulations, and I look forward to seeing all of you soon.
Congratulations, everyone that was mentioned this morning, but also this is a celebration normally, as Mrs. Kennedy said, of our whole community. And I pray that you recognize that although it's been a very challenging year, we have been blessed, and we celebrate the community that we are a part of. In that spirit, I have a few thank yous that I want to make. First, most of the work that goes into tabulating, amalgamating, and determining the people that receive these awards falls on Mrs. Banta and Mrs. Kennedy. So thank you for all the work behind the scenes to help get us to this place where we can make these presentations. Also, I want to thank Mr. May and Mr. Banta for the help that they had in setting up what we're doing here today. Also, Mr. Banta has been moderating our YouTube account. I want to thank Mr. DeGelder, who has been running all of the technical aspects of what we're doing, and he'll do that for our other year-end events. And I want to thank Mr. Hunter, who's helped us improve, we hope, our sound for all of you. And that's been an improvement, I hope, over what we did last year. We want to highlight again that there are 2 more events that are going to happen for the end of our school year. The first event is Grad Chapel, which is an internal event. What I mean by that is we hope all of our students and all of our staff and family, particularly of those who are graduating this year, you will all be given a link for this stream on School Talk for Friday, this Friday at 1 o'clock, and that is an internal event. This won't be posted out in the cloud. But a week after that is our graduation, and it will be a hybrid event. So we're going to have students who are graduating that are in Africa and in Asia and on our front lawn. And we're excited that we can have, with restrictions, a live ceremony that we will also live stream. And that will be on June 18th at 10 a.m. And that will be posted on our social media. And we hope that if you are a part of the extended GL community, you'll join us for that. As a conclusion today, we want to leave you a blessing. And so there is the blessing that is up on the screen. But I just want to briefly say this. When we look back on the last year, there's a lot to lament. But there's also a lot in which to rejoice. It's been a hard year for all of us. And yet there are blessings. And I hope that you can find the blessings and they encourage you, particularly as we look forward to a hopeful future. You know, we can think of the things that were taken from us. In-person learning, fun events planned by the student council that didn't manifest, extracurriculars such as play and chorus and speech arts, our whole athletics program. All of those things were taken from us this year. But there is still so much for us to celebrate, and I hope you feel that spirit today. We honored a few today, but we appreciate, and as Mrs. Kennedy said at the start, we value, we love, and we celebrate every student who is a part of the Great Lakes community. And we wish upon all of you who are sharing with us in this event today the richest of blessings, a hopeful future, grace, peace, and good health. May God bless you all. Thank you for joining us.